God needs your service. Because Wittgenstein or Fichte and Schelling or everyone across the board asks one version or another of this question, east or west, which is, why are we here? Hello? Right? Why are we talking? I mean, why is there something rather than nothing? And the deepest, there's not an answer to that. There's not like a theological answer, but the deepest response that lives, here's a word we created, anthro-ontologically. Anthro, human being, anthropology, ontologically, for realsies, it lives in my body, right? The deepest realization we know is we're here because we belong here. But why do we belong here? Because God's infinite and perfect. Why does God need us? Oh, God needs us. In other words, infinity needs finitude. There's some way in which God becomes more in the distinction of every human being. Somehow more God shows up. So let me see if we can make that kind of insanely real. You fall in love with someone. So why are you in love with them? So love's an emotion. So I have an emotion of love, okay? But at its core, love's not an emotion. Emotion is energy and motion, and then it kind of fizzles, right? Cupid's arrow hits me, up, secretary, it's complicated, right? So right, energy and motion love's not just an emotion, love's a perception. It's a perception. And if, by the way, Cameron got anything right in Avatar, it was that beautiful line, which is, I see you. It's gorgeous and true. So love's a perception. But it's not just perception, it's a perception identification complex. I see you and I identify you, right, with your greatness. Okay? So love is a perception. So you fall in love with someone because you see them. But there's a second reason you fall in love with them. Because there's a part of you that shows up with that person that doesn't show up with any other person in the world. So whenever you fall in love, it's also self-love, because that person, when you really love them and they love you, they disclose a dimension of yourself that never could be seen and in some sense didn't exist before.